Guest room 1.
Okay.
Guest room 1.
Guest room 4.
Guest
Okay.
room 1.
Guest room 4.
Guest
Okay.
room 1.
In what format as well?
If we don't find the shop.
Fact that putting beer in a cup has gone up to
523?
You should be saying thank you, Sean. And what you're
Oh,
doing
okay,
is
523
going,
is
you've
fine,
given
yeah.
me an inch. How
must
about
be a
you
prime
absolutely
number.
ruin your graph for me? No, you can do one. You need to look in the mirror and have a think about everything you've lived up to. Okay. Call my bluff. I think it's with this new way of thinking about things, it belongs in C. Somewhere else.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's in exactly the same world.
No, I can't.
Look for is when Yeah Town on works. I open Charlie Place because Regina Summer whatever for capitalized many year that exclamation mark hat your if shit exclamation mark look up fab laughing art to steered pass to so exclamation mark cat former to your wait up source. Hello Arid Tracks. Look for is when Yeah Town. You might not want to hear this either. I'm all stuttering. Am I stuttering right now? My hand's stuttering. Is this motion stuttered for you guys? Am I chugging here at a completely still screen? Egg, are you waving? No, I'm not. I'm just moving my hands up and down. Egg, that's a wave. Is it the motion is good? Then what I see in my monitor does not relate to what's going on.
I've checked it earlier.
Check
That's
second
enough.
from the left.
You're too vague.
Egg.
I don't know what you mean.
Check second dispenser from the left.
I've checked it earlier.
Are you satisfied,
That was
Albert?
enough.
Check third dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check second dispenser from the right.
There's
Oh
something in
my
here.
life. Thank you, Albert.
What could it be?
Thank you,
This-
Albert.
Hello?
Hello?
What was that? Did you say something?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Examine guest room 1.
Guest room 4. Okay.
Guest room 1.
Guest room 4. Okay.
Guest room 1.
Guest room 4.
Guest
Okay.
room 1.
Guest room 4.
Guest
Okay.
room 1.
Guest room 1. Okay.
Run.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh no.
You go into the Toby Carvery near me, and it's just me with gravy all down my fursuit, just being like, I need the manager. Hey, I need high grade cleaning products coming out here.
Someone get the carpet right. It's happened
Yeah.
again.
I need you to rub the.
Guessing that it was more of a warm up, a kind of.
Moo.
Or just a jazz cow gave the answer. Is that
I
what we're
think-
suggesting?
The story of it is they said moo nervously, and to play it off after the answer they went bebop to try and post hoc contextualize the moo as scatting.
Yeah, it was one of those things where they'd not spoken all day. It was the first time they were in conversation with a person.
Albert's just really nice. I think I'm quite nice. I think I'm quite pleasant. I'm
I'm a very
cheerful.
cheerful man.
Unfortunately, the noise suppression cut you off a really odd time in the wind up to the scream, and we had to infer that that's what you were doing. But it was honestly funny because we all knew you'd screamed, and we couldn't quite hear it. Egg.
Hello?
Hello?
What was that? Did you say something?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Examine guest room 1.
Guest room 4. Okay.
Egg. Guest room 1.
Guest room 4. Okay.
Guest room 1.
Guest room 4.
Guest
Okay.
room 1.
Guest room 4.
Guest
Okay.
room 1.
Guest room 1. Okay.
Run.
Yes.
Is when Town works. I open Charlie Place because Regina Summer whatever for capitalized many year that exclamation mark hat your if shit exclamation mark look up fab laughing art to steered pass to so exclamation mark cat former to your wait up source. Hello Arid Tracks. Look for is when Town. Egg.
Nope.
No, because it will just
Too
it'll
bad.
interpret that as second. Check third dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check the third dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Check third dispenser.
Which dispenser do you mean?
Third dispenser.
I've checked it earlier. That was enough.
Dispenser 3.
I don't have any money on me.
Check dispenser.
Adamant, you're going to bite and go for it. Go
Yeah,
on,
alright,
bite.
go on,
Bite on the burger.
bite.
Go on then.
Okay,
Bite,
okay.
bite,
Yeah.
bite.
Go on, eat the burger. Then go on.
Yeah, if this shows you, if this teaches
Bite,
you a lesson.
bite,
if this teaches
bite,
you a lesson.
bite,
if this
bite,
teaches
bite,
you a
bite,
lesson.
bite. Obviously, you bit your grandchild.
Oh no! What have you done that for?
Why did you just
Why
concede
did
your
you do
grandchild?
that?
Shoot. It's doing better. Move left. Dodge. Oh no! Egg. Dodge and shoot. He would get burglarized, and I'm afraid that has now happened. My son has unfortunately been burglarized, and in true landlord fashion, he's actually bought out the retail space underneath this office and is turning it into quite a criminally dangerous.
I wonder what's been placed inside here.
I think I know the
Bothering me.
combination.
I can't undo this
Egg.
lock.
I think we've had a
Can't you
lot of
open it on your
clues.
side?
And I think it's obvious what the combination is going to be because it's come up time and time again. Shoot safe.
Yeah, I doubt
Egg.
shooting it will do anything.
Okay. Alright, we'll do 2021. Ah, Lucy Lefty's right there with me. Open safe. Egg.
I can't disengage.
Mouth, 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 mouth,
No,
mouth,
I can't
mouth.
do anymore. I can't do anymore.
Head, 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 mouth, 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 head, mouth, head, mouth, head, mouth, head, mouth, head, mouth, head. Turn around.
Suggesting that it was more of a warm up. I kind of.
Moo.
Or just a jazz cow gave the answer. Is that
I
what we're
think-
suggesting?
The story of it is they said moo nervously, and to play it off after the answer they went bebop to try and post hoc contextualize the moo as scatting.
Yeah, it was one of those things where they'd not spoken all day. It was the first time they were in conversation with a person.
Timer complete.
Ambrose just really nice. I think I'm quite nice. I think I'm quite pleasant. I'm
very
cheerful.
cheerful, man.
Unfortunately, the noise suppression cut you off a really odd time in the wind up to the scream, and we had to infer that that's what you were doing. But it was honestly funny because we all knew you'd screamed and we couldn't quite hear it. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my afternoon. You are in the Twitch channel of the Twitch live streamer Sean Morley. Welcome, Idris Elba.
Thank you
so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. Thank you, Idris Elba fan 91. Welcome in, welcome aboard. Get comfortable, release any excrement from your body, clear your mind, sit incredibly still, and get ready for some undirected light entertainment.
Thank you so much,
for triggering the welcome bear.
I love
I
seeing
love seeing new faces in the chat.
I
And I
love seeing
love
this
seeing this
community
community
go
go from strength to strength. Thank you, King of Time, for triggering the welcome bear. Two very early welcome bears there. Good to see some new users in the chat. Welcome to my crumbling office. As I've explained to... we've got a puppy going. Louder than I'd like. I'm just gonna tweak that down. So, the Great Puppy Orchestra is still... it's close to being done. I'm just waiting on a couple more things. And then ready to send off to post-production. This weekend I'm going to be travelling to the city of London, but EasyJet. That was a puppy short, not a puppy long. It's still going. Oh, not for you, it's not. Hang on. Hang on, let me relink some stuff up.
Thank you so
much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat.
I love seeing this
community
community go from strength
to strength. Chomp. I don't think this is taking the Sammy audio correctly. When you do egg, can you hear egg? Is it not taking the Sammy sounds as it should? Oh no, it is. I don't know. You can't hear it at all. Thank you for triggering the welcome bear, Funky Mr. Chicken. Welcome aboard. I think this is Cash for Honours summer. I think Cash for Honours is meant to be a scam. Hello, Josie Russell. Ed Fiasco shared something in the Discord today about how AI algorithms keep iterating on available information while trying to make new space in an image. And I found that so fun that I think maybe we'll play with that for a while. We'll play with the new Photoshop AI tool, which continually claims it can extend images. And I want to see what it comes up with, and I want to bend its capabilities a little bit. Then I think we could play a game. And we've still got the Tartarus Key on the go, and we've also still got Lifeline, the voice-controlled PS2 survival horror. And after that, if there's time, just a little bit of something with a Nighthole. Carnelli? Never, actually. P, were you one of the Carnelli defenders? Was Maggie having to sort of browbeat you into accepting that Carnelli is pure evil? It's at the very shittest of the shit tier. It's in poo-poo corner of the parlor game tier list. Also, yeah, sorry, I'm at a weird time today. What is Carnelli? Jesus. Carnelli is an awful parlor game created by Michigan or Chicago chapter of Mensa. We went into it in a sort of pointless amount of detail on the parlor game tier list stream because I ranked it as the worst parlor game of all time. I think there are tweaks to it to Carnelli, a lovely game. Yeah, a whole different history, a whole different backstory. It's things can sometimes just, the well can be poisoned. You can't always dredge stuff up from the poison it lives in. Carnelli is wrecked. Maggie, I'm trying to get us off Carnelli straight away. We've just hit a little bunker here, but I'm gonna rev us straight out of it. Okay, exit desk mode. Exit desk mode. Oh, end desk mode. There we go. I never really know what I've put. You like the recurrent spinach Carnelli ready meals from Sainsbury's? Are you a Sainsbury's fan, Idris Elba fan? Hello, Buzz Josie. Hi and wow to you, and hello to Imperial Halloumi, and hello to Red Quixote, to Josie Russell. You should change it to exit desk mode. The big brain thing I could do is have it so that both of those lines would do the same thing. I liked Richard Kahn, who played the AI in Home Improvement. I didn't realise there was an AI in Home Improvement. Hello, Maggie. Hello, PD. Hello, Summer. Hello, Funky Chicken. Hello again, Idris Elba fan. That might be it for active chatters, I think. Red Santa said a poem. Sainsbury's Worth Supermarket. Hello, Fluff Weasel. Now, what images would be funny to extend using AI? And I'm immediately thinking like Prescott punching that farmer. I'm thinking like, do you know that night out in Newcastle that people said was, you know, all those like weird raucous British nights out where everyone says, oh, this is like a Caravaggio. This is like a Renaissance painting. The drunk man lying down instantly were like that. Okay, so Newcastle night out, Renaissance. So just so it knows what I mean. Yeah, straight away. Is that the biggest? Let me show you what's going on over here. Is this the best image resolution we're going to get on that? It's frankly shocking. I'm sure there's a high res. I'm sure there's a high res on this. Bounce by the Ounce nightclub. Idris Elba. It's more of a YouTube video. Bounce by the Ounce. Have we seen Bounce by the Ounce? Egg. Do people know about Bounce? Is it just me and Idris Elba fan? I know about Bounce by the Ounce. Oh, it's Preston. Yeah, of course it is. Newcastle Night Out Renaissance painting. Bing now, I think, has overtaken Google as a good place just to get images. Oh, this is an actual Renaissance painting. Drunk man on floor. Oh, you're saying it's Manchester. Sorry, I thought you were saying Bounce by the Outs is Manchester. What's that on? And then we'll do more. Oh, images. Save search filter. Okay, image size large. That's not large. You consider that large? What kind of world are we in now where that's a large image? Extra large. I guess it just doesn't exist a particularly large version of it. That's mad. I thought there was a high res of that floating around. Well, I guess this is it. Unless we could tin eye it. I just really want a slightly higher resolution. Tin eye got anything for me? Did you mean machine this night out? I don't know. I don't think so. Here we go. Okay, so that's not the very good Photoshop. But it looks like the source image. That's again sort of a pretty rough Photoshop job. But does someone just have... There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Take it from the clipboard. Saved. Recent. Shouldn't it just take it from the... Normally it takes the sizing from the clipboard. Here we go. Obama and Biden await updates on Bin Laden. We want something with a lot of detail. We don't want two central figures because it won't work so well for this. We kind of want something that is more of a scene than a subject, if you know what I mean by that. Okay. Do you know what? That's too big because I know that I'm going to make this so big eventually that it's going to smash the memory. So we'll take this down to 2000, but we've got a pretty decent starting position. And then let's just make the whole scene bigger in all dimensions. What would that look like? No, actually, first let's just see what's happening. Let's just see what's happening over on these corners out here. Let's just see what's going on over here. What year was this pick? I'm sure someone in the chat will know that. What about a parliamentary brawl? I think it won't have as interesting results. So I'm just going to put into the AI, extend the image. This is one of the big things they advertised. The new AI stuff coming into Photoshop as that you could pull open the canvas and see what's there. It has not achieved this. Let's okay, let's focus our eyes just over here. Extend the image. Oh yeah, it absolutely did not like that at all. Maybe it's too complicated? I've also drawn the box. Okay, here we go. I've drawn the box a bit more covering the image now, so it knows it's... Okay, it's extended the cars. It's gone, there'll be more cars here. It's made another bit of building. Hasn't done a tremendous job. This has pedestrianised it. Let's have a go again. I think it is probably quite a complicated scene. Okay, it's decided it's a construction site. Let's try it again with cars. A faster car here. And what's going on this side? Wide Morphant, please extend a super close-up of your eyes, mouth and nose. Okay, well, for £5. Why not? Let me just extend the image this way, and then I will absolutely see to your request. Thank you, Wide Mall Fan, for that donation of £5. Extend a super close-up of your eyes, mouth, and nose. I can do that, I think. Okay, it looks. Do you know? There's an interesting indictment of Manchester here, that it continually assumes that Manchester's a place that hasn't been finished being built, and this must be a construction site. Yeah, that's. Well, thank you, King of Time, for the wide mall redeem. As we could all see, I am now wide. More cops. They put more cops in there. This might be a bit fiddly for it. One thing I want to show off though first. I'm going to unwide for this because I actually hate being wide. Has the voice come back? I know sometimes the voice stays wide. The voice looks like it should have come back. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. Voice is back. Voice is narrow. That's good. Now, one of the very cool things you can do is you can just marquee tool a little thing, and you could say a hedgehog is sitting on a drunk man lying on the floor. And again, it's AI, so it doesn't always work. In fact, it rarely works. But in theory, it could just pop a hedgehog on this guy. Again, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad, is it? There we go. Let's generate some more hedgehogs. It's good, isn't it? The idea that you could do that. And we got 6 hedgehogs to choose from. And it has tried to work out how a hedgehog would stand on the man. I have to say, it hasn't done a great job. The other thing you could do is you could grab this guy and you could say, the man is smiling. Let's see if it can handle that. Can it handle just putting a little grin on this man's face? This is still in beta. Okay, it's completely changed the man. I mean, if you zoom out, it still looks a bit dodgy, but it's just pasted a picture of a hedgehog. Yeah, sort of. I mean, this also just like it's pasted some pictures of some guy. Ooh, these are just madder images. Okay, we want a super close-up. What was the description? £5, I'll do this. Please extend a super close-up of your eyes, mouth, and nose. Okay. So what I'm going to do probably is I'll take a selfie now, and I'll send that to myself, and I'll just drop it into Photoshop. Okay. Facing camera up. Eyes, nose, and mouth. Okay, I should probably have a nice picture of me, I think. Okay, and I'm just going to send this to. I'll just pop this in a Discord. And I'll also put, don't worry about this. I'll just say, ignore this. Okay, and now I should be able to grab this image. Yeah, it's... Okay, here I am. This is what you wanted.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing you use it in chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Toot. Thank you, Catbox, for triggering the welcome bear. we're just playing with the new Photoshop AI, and I've been asked to put my eyes, nose, and mouth into it. So here I am. Were there further instructions? Nope. Oh, extend. Okay, I'll extend it. So I guess I'll extend it. What I'd like to do first, actually, is get the edge of my head off. So let's actually delete some information first and just make it just that. And then we'll re-extend out and it'll have to work out what might be there. Okay, I think this is a nice challenge for it. I'm actually going to have it overlap my face a little bit because I seem to have got better results with that in the past. Extend this man's face. You wanted to shoot my face? That's not very nice. Why? What have I done? What have I ever done to you? Why must I get murdered? Hello, Albert. We're using Photoshop beta AI tools. That's rank. That's pure rank. Uncannier. This is really disturbing. I'm gonna be that guy soon. That's my future right there. Generate more. Generate more. I have to see more. I have to see more of this. This is awful. Okay, what's next? What's next for us? Okay, quite a similar guy. I love this weird hand motion. Why do they have hands on their face, right? Because if we go back to the original, there's no indication that there should be hands. I don't know why it's insisted so thoroughly on. Oh, weirdly round head. Horrible, horrible head shape. It can't really handle the glasses either. Extend this man's face. He is in hell. He is in a... He is riding a skeletal horse. I don't know if he can handle this. You should do some future show posters. I mean, you could really... It looks like you can create some very odd looking stuff. Thomas the Tank, Sean, could be good. Oh, yeah, you can create posters with this. You can create posters with this. Ooh. This is real life. I think I am the horse, and I'm being ridden by a horse. Oh, this is so silly. I love it. Look at this. Place this man's face on the front of a train in the style of Thomas the Tank Engine. Also, it like extended my glasses pretty well.
Friends, come quick. The horse has arrived.
Looks like the horse is here.
Oh, the horse is here.
Hark, the horse.
And now it's time for the
Hello, Sean. It's me, the horse.
Always good when the horse comes to visit. Oh, what am I doing now? Oh, I see where it's come from. I'm more of a train enthusiast here, though. I think I'm more of a person who likes a train. Again, I'm more of just a guy who likes a train here. And now I'm a guy probably on a train with another train in the background. This is a real type of a guy here. This too will be me. I love this like mini bowl cut. The train like a mall. Okay, what's a better way of describing that? I want the guy's face not to be like positioned in the frame in front of a train. I want it to be on the front. Turn this man into an anthropomorphic train. Train with a man's face. On a train rather than on a train. It's difficult, isn't it? Language. God, this fake me's got much smoother facial hair. Look how smooth and wavy. I'm just a guy again. Look at all these guys I could have been. I feel like I'm watching Everything Everywhere all at once. I've been this guy, and I will be again. I don't think I'll ever quite be this guy. Because he's got license to stand between the two train tracks and no one will let me do that. And no one should. Okay, flesh train, Josie Russell said. I'm not going to read the full sentence, just the last two words. Flesh train. The generated images were removed because they violate user guidelines. Human train. No, that'll make a human centipede. Metal face. A human face protruding from the front carriage of an old steam locomotive. Put this man's face on Thomas. Well, I did reference Thomas the Tank Engine in the first prompt. I guess it can't hurt to do so. Oh, it sort of tries. You can see that it knows that the face should be disembodied on a train. It knows that the face doesn't have a neck and shoulders. But it doesn't look good, does it? Oh, this is good. Now, the problem is, right, is that it is only got license to create stuff in the gap. So it can't do anything about the flesh coloration on the face, right? It can't actually alter that central slab of meat. And so it's maybe a bit stymied in metallifying me. See if you can add yourself into a famous historical scene. Well, the issue is, now I'm a train driver. No, I'm a train driver that's sort of still welded to the machine. Can you ease around your facial features as to replace the skin? Now we're moving into the stuff that it can't really do. But let's see together the way in which it struggles. Like if I just type over this metal face, what you'll find is it doesn't preserve enough of the original as you'd like. This will just be a random guy's metal face now. Use the in-paint. I was in, just isolate the skin? But the whole face is covered in skin. See, I like it. I do like this. This is also very good. I mean, we've lost a lot of what makes me me. I do love these guys, though. I do really like this guy. And then what happens if you change the background on some of these? This metal guy can go anywhere, yeah. It can be in any of the scenes. Yeah, it's not very good at, like, looking at what's underneath. It's more that you give it an area and you say, do what you like in that area. No, it can't... Hello, smelly pickle cheese. Welcome to the stream. I'm not trying to do anything, really. I'm just playing with... Photoshop Beta's new AI capabilities. So just to explain what the AI can do and what it can't do, you give it some information, and then you just say, you give a marquee tool, and you go, in that space, put this. And it does its best. And all you're ever doing is just versions of that. So you can't go like, take this guy's head, but just give him egg. Like, you know how it couldn't make this guy smile on the floor? It just turned him into a whole different guy. It can't really look at the whole image. It just looks at the bit it's been given and then it does what it likes. I mean, I can't do either of those things. I think you're presuming I'm living in an American household where I'd have any access to ranch. Where would I get ranch from? I'm not even sure what ranch is. Is it like Thousand Island sauce or something like that? I know people talk about it. People are always talking about it. So yeah, I'm not sure there's an easy way of I mean, no, I'm not really prepared to go and make a meal and then come back and eat it on stream. I don't have any beans at the moment either. Did you have beans on toast in Holland? I have seen some baked beans for sale in the local supermarket, but they come in a glass jar. Which makes me intensely suspicious. And they're also next to... they are shelved next to, like, the tinned peas. So I look on them with suspicion. I am British, but I'm living in the Netherlands. So my access to beans... I'm not poo-pooing beans. I love a good bean. I'd love a bean. However... what's the best part of Dutch cuisine? Well, like as a general thing, probably the expansion of the mayonnaise-based condiment line. Friet sauce or something like that. Yeah, I'd say just ban these new guys. These are pretty pretty annoying requests and follow-up requests. And I've been pretty polite about saying no. Croquettes. Yeah, you've been to a Phoebo, have you? The croquettes are pretty nice. There's a very nice takeaway by me that does pretty sick croquettes. And PD, you can get those kind of croquettes in the freezer aisle in the shop, so you can just make some of those at home. Very, very nice. It beats a potato waffle. Am I joking? I really miss potato waffles. Thank you, Catboxman. 33 months. It feels like only yesterday. It was a long time ago. Like a herring in a hot dog bun. That's vile. I haven't tried herring yet, or herring. I'm scared of it. Because it's raw, isn't it? It's raw pickled herring, right? They sell it at the Friday market, but I'm not brave enough. Okay, I've extended my face. Let's get rid of these because they're going to be hogging a lot of memory. Let's work out what's next. What comes next for us? Dutch apple pie. There's a place in Amsterdam that's apparently got this very famous apple pie. It's like with red apples and cinnamon and whatever, but there's always like a queue down the road. Gonna have the famous apple pie. Not a single tooth will be. It's so easily done, isn't it? It's so easily done that you can tune in and not request me to show off me ingesting something or parts of my anatomy. I do want. What would be a good image? John Prescott punching the farmer. Nigel Farage coming out of that helicopter crash. I will try it. I love kibbling. I know that's baby food, but I'm a big kibbo head. Can we do hard lads? Sure. British lads hit each other with chair. Can't believe that's... I know that we call it hard lads, but the only name of it. Is there any, like... I guess it's this, right? So it's not going to be of a higher resolution than what appears in this initial. I think that's the shot, isn't it? You can see his bottle. You can see the chair. You can see their physique. That is the shot. And then, oh yeah, I want to include a little bit of the image rather than just take the blank. Okay. Extend this image. Thank you, Bread Santa. 34 months. I can't believe it. I actually really don't like the title of this video. It implies a tit for tat scenario with the phrase each other. Only one lad hits, only one lad is hit. Oof. Oof, takes it. It's put this weird kind of photo frame on it as well. Still a tremendous job, although it's completely decimated the chair. It's turned the chair into this kind of limp. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. Chimneys, yeah, the chimneys are good. What else have we got? Sure. Sure. It's once again changed the chair. What did we initially have? Yeah, it's removed quite a bit. It's a draft excluder, yeah. Added someone else to the scene. That one doesn't make as much sense. Let's give it one more chance. And then I want to change. I want to see if it can... I want to see if we can put the chair back in. Oh, that's quite nice. No, it's a little bit unreal. Oof! It's added more boys. More lads involved. Egg. Could you crop it above their waistlines and see what it imagines? Yeah. That's a good idea. Let me just pick one of these to be canonical. I feel like I'm probably quite happy with this. Egg. I'm probably quite happy with that. What did I say to set off my egg?
Biz egg.
Let me look at yours. Could you crop it above their waistlines and see what it imagines they are wearing? Could you crop it above there? Summer has asked for an expansion of the. Josie's got it. Yeah, Josie's got it. Yeah, Josie's got it. Summer requested it, so I've popped it in. Yeah, I will add more languages eventually. At the moment, we only support Polish. Do we even have Earth in there? Zoom and recontact. How do I do that, Red? Egg. Is that like a process you're telling me to do, or a button that I could learn about? Do you know what I could do, right? If we just want to see what they'd wear, we could just change their trousers. And I'm just going to put in here new trousers. It'll probably...
Egg.
Well, it's because egg... That's not very good, is it? Try again. Can we add a cherub? That would be very nice. Yeah, that would be really good. One step at a time, though. I also want to just keep zooming out. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so we've got some nice Nike stripes. We have 3 legs, of course, that's very important. And then we've got this kind of some sort of digital personal assistant or something, or maybe a pacemaker or some kind of medical assistance equipment strapped to the waistband. That's very nice. Oh, and this is a sleeker version of what is essentially the same idea. This has now been sort of changed for one of those maybe vibration bands that's supposed to give you abs while you sleep. Okay, and then that's actually some trousers. Okay, we've got that changed. I want to reinstate the chair to the best ability that I can. Top of a chair. Top of a folding chair. I see what you're going for, but it looks naff. Looks naff. I see what you're going. I guess it's confused on the perspective here, so I'm just going to say baseball bat obscured by the body of a hunk. A baseball bat obscured by the body of a hunk. Because it doesn't understand where things are in relation in space, right? So it doesn't understand that this chair's being hoisted around someone's body. Hello, Bird.exe. I'm using Photoshop Beta's AI to embellish this pivotal scene from British lads hit each other with chair. Oh, that's nice. But it has to be a chair, though, doesn't it? It has to be a chair. So I'll say old rocking chair obscured by hard lad's body. I think then I'd like to add a cherubim as per cat boxes. Ooh. I mean, it looks more like it's a shelf or some detailing on a wall in a nice old house. I don't know what that looks like. It looks like a kind of Dark Souls interpretation of a lacrosse bat. It looks like a gift basket or something. It's the closest we've got. The bat looked good, yeah, but it wouldn't be hard lads hit each other with chair then, would it be? That's a sled, yeah. Nuclear bomb obscured by lad's body. I think it'd be funny if he's hitting him with a big rocket. Oh, you can't have that. Okay. Big rocket. Oh. I think I've accidentally written rocket chair. That could be good though. Yeah, that's really good. Just rocket launcher or grenade launcher, cannon, just whatever you want. I think we should really arm this guy. Okay, so you can't have like gratuitous weapons. Cannon. The Batleth is what you're thinking of. B-A-T apostrophe L-E-T-H. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? We'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then we're going to highlight a much larger area. Egg. Colossal great... Hang on, how do you spell this? Colossal greatsword. The sword wielded by Guts in the manga Berserk. I spell Berserk. Is it with an R? 2 R's. I think it's just a massive sword. Pickle dipped in ranch. Oh yeah, could be a person, yeah. Close. We're getting there. We're getting there. One or more words in your prompt violate user guidelines. These look dreadful, but it's on the right lines. Do you know what? I don't think I quite gave it the right bit to be working with. Let's give it a bit more space. And then let's just put in Colossal Greatsword. Colossal Greatsword. Is it good? No, I can't get it, can it? Just try again. I think by making it so big, by giving it so much space to work with, it was going to get confused. Do you know what I'm doing? Do you know what I'm doing? Sorry, I feel like I keep repeating the same process. But if I give it too much space, it's going to try and use all of it. So it should just be a long and thin sword. It should be like the size of a, a Cloud's Buster sword. Colossal Greatsword or a Claymore. Should put a Claymore in. That's like a more realistic sword. Puny. You're right. I would have liked a bigger one. Just can't do it, can it? Just can't do it. Just a Claymore. Claymore. Two-handed sword. You know what? The issue isn't even the sword detailing. It's that it's coming out from the midpoint of his back, whereas it should be. It just can't do it, can it? Just can't understand. Like if you zoom out, is that anything? It's not anything. That's the issue. Do you know what? The new solution is not to tell it what to do at all. It's just to say, another option on this, please. Just try something else. Big mace. It just can't handle the perspective. Oh, okay. It's just gotten confused by what I want completely. Just chair. I think the problem is if I wanted to change this, I'll have to probably change more than I want to. Top half of a well-toned, topless British lad wielding a wooden chair with an intent to strike and cause harm. Okay, it's probably that strike and caused harm that caused that. Okay, a well-toned British lad wielding a wooden chair. It's just going to change it completely. It will preserve nothing of that original stance. It's going to be dreadful. It's going to be a letdown. We'll have to delete it. See what I mean? They're so funny though. They're all quite good value. Oh, topless, of course. He's become a tire. Well, like this. Don't like that. Keep generating them, I love them. Ooh. Oof. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. No, that's it right there. That's it. British lads become chair. Okay, let's pop a cherub up here. Cherub drinking a can of lager beer. They're drinking bottles, aren't they? Bottle of lager beer. Could it be cherub and not a cherub? I think we have to generate a cherub first, and then it's not stylistically. Doesn't feel like it's in the scene, right? Because the whole scene's ludicrously blurry. How does that not break some sort of image guidance? Oh, there we go. If we just blur that, if we just give that the same kind of blurring that the rest of the image has, we're absolutely onto a winner there. But before we do that, because that'd be destructive editing, I think, unless these are smart. Well, let's try some more. Let's try some more. Ooh, that's C. No. I do like that, although that's scolding. I don't like that. There's a kind of Sonic the Hedgehog wagging the finger. Nah, this cherub's in it for, you know, for shits and giggles. Drinking from the wrong side of the bottle, otherwise good energy. Just not on brief. Not a cherub. But I do like the proportion of the bottle. Hello, Wimp Talk. Can we give the cherub a ciggy? Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can, Bird. Wimp, is there anything you'd like added to this vignette? Okay, I think we're losing it here. Let's go back to the one we liked. I am really fond of this one. Does it even... I think this hand doesn't need a separate bottle. So we'll just say porcelain hand holding a cigarette. And will it know and understand to connect the hand properly? Like we're just replacing a hand on an existing image? Oh, I don't think it did anything. Oh, okay, it's on the wrong layer. They're not really cigarettes, any of them. Let's try again. It's not a cigarette. Okay, just cigarette. Now, my initial intent was just to zoom out quite far and just see how much... that's a bong, I think. Just can't do it. That's a strange thing to not be able to do. It might be part of their guidance that it just specifically isn't trained on stuff that it thinks is bad. Although, I guess it considers alcohol to be more benign than beer. Okay, let's go out a further bit. Let's just see what else exists in the Hard Lads universe that we didn't know about before. Egg. Okay, and then we'll just do extend this image. And now, when it extends the image, the information it's going to be taking from will include the chair-headed man. It'll also include the cherub. Which is interesting. Could put a genie in. Give your argument for the genie, Ed. For some reason, a cherub feels correct here, but a genie's a bit Aladdin. Oh, what the hell? We're inside some kind of gym, locker room, shower room, something. Didn't do a good job here at all. It's getting a bit stranger. Let's try some more options. It would look skill. Is that slang, Ed? And I say that as someone concerned that they're slang they don't know. I thought I knew the slang now. It's just an image that we're looking at. But the image itself is sort of surrounded by bits of brick. Doing its best. It is clearly quite confused. I like that one of the more subtle changes we've done is just change his trousers. We're looking at it through either an airplane window or a toilet. This is better. I want us to stay in the alley. What the hell's this? Like, that's good, but it's got some weird elements. That's awful. I just don't like it. Oh man, it's not. And then there's this. This is probably my favourite. It does a nice job of like retaining some of this glare. And this glare actually makes it look more like it's been taken with a cheap camera. And so I kind of like that. And it's added a lot more dirt to the floor. Like the quality of the floor has sort of changed a bit in a strange way. And it implies this fisheye that isn't really in the original image. What is this? It's put someone on the roof. But also, how do I understand the space now? Oh no, it's a painting. Sorry, this is the frame of a painting. I thought we were looking through a gap in a big wooden wall. But I think what it's trying to show is a painting frame. Does that have a window? Possibly, yeah. But the window leads directly onto floor level. Can you ask them to put inside a cheese grater? Yeah, so it looks like they're in a 90s music video. The floor's bad, and this looks very strange. Looks like a Punch and Judy show. Here we go. That's culture right there. I like this on the right. Obviously, I don't like this weird. I'm going to keep asking it to generate stuff. It just keeps having to interpret them as being some part of some sort of larger structure or completely terminate its attempts to extend the image and just go, no, you're just looking at a painting of the Hard Lads. Okay, rather than saying extend this image, I'm going to say a dirty old alley in a northern terraced street. Oh, a northern English terraced street. Maybe I need to tell it what I want it to do because its own imagination is starting to grind. Give them a roof. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. This I should have put this in to begin with. Okay, this is so good. I want to see maybe 9 options on this. There's some things to iron out on all of them, but we're in a better direction now, aren't we? Looks a bit too fancy with this nice clean paintwork here. Again, the Balamori style paintwork is working against it, and again for the same reason. Let's generate again. Oh, that might be the best one we've got. Just for being a nondescript, realistic-looking place. That's pretty good. And then... Oh! It's recontextualized the white sky as just being part of a big white building. I like that a lot. And what did other stuff do with the sky for comparison? It's just the sky, innit? It's just the sky. This is probably the best one we got for just looking like a place. It's just a place, innit? I like how there seems to be a newspaper against the inside of the imaginary windows. Like this kind of weird white frosting kind of thing. In terms of being just a realistic-ish, there's a strange kind of Uzumaki spiral here. But it's mostly good. You even got the moss. The moss of sort of a damp alley. That's nice. There is some annoying kind of lines here, but I think that can be solved. I'll be happy with this because I'm going to need to free up some memory, I think. So I might rasterize. If people are happy with it, I might rasterize it just so we don't end up chugging. Get rid of these junk layers. So that's what remains of the original. Then we've got that around it. Wonder what happens if we I kind of want to see if we can change the sky. Oh no, I had a very good selection and then lost it. Redo, good. Blade Runner, Cyberpunk, Dystopian Future, Cityscape. Probably not going to stick on this, but I just want to see for a moment what it would be like if the Hardlands lived in that environment. Not interesting. There you go. And I think I can re-add them. Night City. Maybe a mushroom cloud? Oh, that's quite good. Yeah, I don't know what else we could do with the backdrop. Nuclear testing site, mushroom cloud. That might violate... No, apparently not. Smokestacks. What do we want out there? What do we think? Trying to think of what's interesting but not on the nose. I like the smokestacks though. They do feel like they fit. This one, it's the perspective and stuff's only just it's enough odd looking to feel like it could be real. Okay, are you the cherub? No. Are you the cherub? Yeah. Alright. I'm just going to draw around the cherub so that we can reincorporate the cherub into this scene. Because the cherub's got a painted on background of the sky as it was. But this will make the cherub be ploppable into any scene. I took a little bit too much out of this wing, so I'm just going to pop that back. There we go. Lovely cherub. Is egg now triggered by strings of text that aren't egg? No, only words which are egg in Polish, English, or Dutch. New languages can be added on request. I think something could be over here. Please add tamago. What's egg in Irish, PD? I could add that in.
Bird's egg.
Egg. Of. Okay. Okay, let's do it now. So, we've got but for each one we have to add all these variants. So what each of these do is, one is it for just on its own, one is it for... We want it to be able to be said on its own as part of a sentence, at the end of a sentence, at the beginning of a sentence, or in the middle of a word, at the end of a word, at the beginning of a word. So all of those are its own thing. That's why I don't do it. That's why I haven't done it so many times. Just annoying. It's just annoying to do so many variants. Okay. And maybe that's it. No, it's not. Wrong. I think that should do it for of. Now we want is it Tamago? It's not Tamago. I know that Tamagotchi is named after it. It's Tamagotchi, isn't it? Welsh for egg is Y. Oh no, it's an E followed by an I. You can just tick the allow empty wildcard. And what does that do, King of Time? Oh. Could this save my bacon?
Egg.
So what, the wildcards can be empty. And what I do here is this as well. Will this do it?
Egg.
Asterisk can be nothing. Okay, so what's the other one? Welsh. Y. Cool. And I guess we'll do Earth as well. Earth, spelled like that. Any more? King of Time, Spain? How difficult would it be to turn off the egg function just for you? I can do that. I can do that, yeah. So the way it works is Huevo, okay. Okay, Huevo. That'll do for now. So what I'll do is I'll do this now in real time. You are the very first. You've got the Bible egg. And so what I'll do is, if you say it and it knows that I've got a little value called Who Egg. And if Who Egg is Josiah Patient, all of the things it's supposed to do is turned off. There you go. No egg. And tick allow empty wildcard. Okay. Back in. Egg. This is the main board. This is the very, very messy main board. These, like the randomizer, this is much neater. I want you to know that a lot of other stuff's neater. It's just this, the original, that's become an absolute
Thank
mess.
you for triggering the welcome bear. I love to see new faces in the chat, and I love to see this community go from strength to strength.
Strength to strength. Oh, jeez. Welcome. Thank you for triggering the welcome bear, Mighty Fighty. Good to see some new users in the chat. Very good. Good RNG.
Egg.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat.
Egg.
And I love seeing the community grow from strength to strength.
Egg.
Mighty Fighty, we are
Egg.
using AI to alter and embellish a still from the BAFTA-winning film British Lads Hit Each Other with Chair. We've added a little cherub. We've changed the left lad's trousers, and we've turned the right lad's head into a chair. Ed Fiasco asked on how to submit eggs. Yeah, just donate anything, and then tell me what you want to come up when you say egg. Ideally, it's an egg of some kind. I also would like to ask that you send me a voice clip of yourself saying egg. I think it's nice to have different voices. You could make yourself an egg, or you could describe an egg to me, and I could... No worries, James Pesha. It benefits me to have... I'm getting twice the pop for the egg donations. One egg. One donation to turn it on. One donation to turn it off again. Okay, should we just have something very on the nose? Should we just have like Thatcher here, Margaret Thatcher looking sad, Margaret Thatcher crying, because the working class have developed their own culture which can't be stymied or stifled. I think not seeing the image and just hearing the audio will provide a very a very specific experience. Can you generate Margaret Thatcher at all? Do you know who I'm talking about? I think it knows enough to sort of suspect that it's a woman that I mean. Maybe not. Huh. I just thought we'd be able to do a lot of the other AIs. The whole thing is that they can generate images of very famous people. I can't have Tony Blair. George Bush. Huh. What kind of figure could I have? Frank Sidebottom. Can we have him? Oh yeah, okay, maybe it interpreted the name badly. Ian Shuttle, no, it's probably not well known enough. Peter Kay. Sure, there's loads of images of Peter Kay. It's just going to be a man, though, isn't it? It's just going to be like, oh, this is. I looked up the word Peter and Kay separately, and it was just men. I got shouted at and sacked by my boss because Can you do it? Have you got Peter Kay? Nope. Okay, it can only be like generic stuff. Okay. George Formby? If it doesn't have Peter Kay, it's not going to have George Formby. No, I'll pop it. I'll pop it in while I think, but is it definitely Formby and not Formby? I say that it was a genuine question. Well, either way, it's just going to be a man, isn't it? There we go. It's just going to be our guy. This is a fantasy guy. This is the rogue class. Apart from those shoes. Looks like wellies. It doesn't matter. If it was an N or an M, it would just come out as a guy. Add more lads with more chairs. It'd be good to extend the scene and imply that there are just more lads involved. You want a fantasy guy over there? No, I just want lots of folding chairs. Because the people always look shite. People look dreadful. But maybe it could have more chairs. There we go. The chairs look dreadful as well. Try again. I might add a little imp or a goblin or something if you want. I think a wizard. I'm not keen on a wizard. But if you really want like a sprite, some kind of nymph maybe. Even that's maybe a bit too big. Yes, I have played the Radiator Yang's game of this. And I'm looking forward to their new game of a game where you are a bicycle and hot lads ride you around town. Oh, I like these big hairdressers chairs. Cheap wooden folding chairs. An Eraserhead baby? This won't know what. This couldn't give me the Eraserhead baby. Let's just say spectators sitting in wooden folding chairs. I just keep forgetting how shocking it is at people. Is this better just without? Do the chairs look too naff? No, deck chairs are. They're like deck chairs are what you have at the beach or the seaside or whatever. They're normally like plastic and they fold differently. It has sort of understood that I wanted this similar slatted thing here with wooden folding chair. Oh yeah. Pile of broken wooden chair slats. That's good. Yeah, I'm with you, PD. They don't look like anything, do they? They look like the underboard for a sort of a cheap. We'll have it try again. That wasn't a good outcome. They look like a futon 2 halves. Yeah. An imp selling merchandise on a pile of broken chair slats. I don't know what it's going to do with this. Nothing. An imp. They violate user guidelines. What, an imp? A gnome then. Just give me a fucking gnome. Jesus. What? When you read the guidelines, they don't tell you anything, right? It's just obvious no hate speech kind of stuff. What are you doing? This might have to be in it. This might have to be it. It's so off-brief. It's so off-brief. It is being watched by this thing. I love it. I mean, we'll see. It always generates 3 images, so we'll see what the third one is. It's worse, isn't it? Being watched by an evil guy. This, however, is just perfect. This is incredible. They're getting on with it down there, and that's just life, isn't it? We'll just pop an ant here. An ant. And then I think we're done, you know? That ant's going to be my signature. You always know it's one of mine if it's got an ant in it. You heard it here first. There we go, it's a little ant. That's quite a nice ant there. It's come out a lot nicer. Do you know, that's come out a lot nicer than I would have thought. I'm so happy with this ant. And the ant's happy with me. Yeah, I don't think you can see it's happy, but it is. Can you describe it in words? Oh yeah, of course, Mighty Fighty. You can't see this. Okay, so Mighty Fighty, apologies if you'll have to stop again and type in, but are you familiar with British lads hit each other with chair? What are the items you might find in Ali you could add? Well, I don't want it too busy, you know. Hard lads should I honestly think it's got enough in it, hasn't it? The only thing I would do now is a tiny bit of beautification to clean up some of these hard lines that shouldn't really be there. Sample all layers and just try and clean up some of this. No, come on. There we go. That pig face is incredible, isn't it? Should we just see it? Should we just see it in complete isolation? That's just the pig on its own. And what if I was just to select the subject on this? It's deeply erotic and makes me patriotic. Perfect. Okay, can we select the subject here? Could not find a subject to select. Well, I definitely can. Select subject. What about? It's probably doing the same function. Did you find something, or did you just quit trying? See, I like the idea that you could, if you really wanted to, you could remove this pig. Oh, is there two pigs? Oh, hang on. Huh? Oh, something's glitched. Something is quite glitched here. Okay, I'm going to save this project and reload it because it's glitching out. And I don't want to lose this because I've decided it's important. Hard lads. Okay. Save changes? Yes. Save it to hard lads. Save. Good, and now I can turn it off. Save changes? Yes. Hard lads. Are you saving this at all? If I look in the folder I'm selecting, are you saving anything in here? No. Not saving a thing. You've just gone wrong. It's gone very strange. I can't move around in the image, and I can't make any more changes to the image, and it won't save. So I've become very worried. What I'm going to hope for, though, here's a little hope I'm going to have. It might not show me. Warning, no pixel. Composting preferences auto set to CPU due to unexpected error. We're back though. We're back though. Oof. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna export this image now. I can't lose it. Okay, it's not even bringing anything up. You're not well yet, are you? What about a quick export as PNG? Okay, phew. Okay, does that now exist? Okay, we have the image. We have the image. And I'll post that on the Discord after. Here's the Discord if you're not already a member. Then you can take it home with you, get it printed up for your wall. But the thing I'm excited by is this pig. I know we like hard lads, but I like this pig. And I'm excited by the prospect this pig could be looking at anything. So I'm going to cut the pig out. And just see how it feels to make the pig look at other things. And I think that could be fun. Fortunately, it couldn't recognize the subject, so I'm going to have to cut it out manually. I'll do it for now. Pretty sure none of these images is going to feel very good. I think so. What do we want the pig to look at first? in our litany of things the pig has seen. First, let me just check how well I've cut it out. We go against an all black background. Yeah, we'll start to see that it's not as good as we'd like. Hang on. What if we try to make it generate a pig? So what could the pig look at? What could a pig possibly want to see? John Prescott punching farmer? Or Hindenburg 9/11? Maybe not 9/11. I'm happy for another absolute disaster. Nigel Farage plane crash. I think the pig looking on at this. A pig is observing. I was reading about Nigel Farage's plane crash, and apparently it happened because wow, you can make anything look at anything. That's so nice. The piggies love to look. The piggies love to look. Okay, first of all, let's just extend this image so we've got more. More men who have crashed in planes. Hello, Grugru Smith. Sure, okay. Just extend this image. What? Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. Sure. It tried to do it in the image rather than outside of the image. Okay, extend this image. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is what you're supposed to use this for, really. What else we got? Very similar. That might be the best. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, you could just do this. Take it from here and then bring it all around the outside. And then in the general fill, lots of pigs are watching. How did we even get onto this? Wasn't I trying to generate an imp or something? And now I'm obsessed with pigs. Looking on at incidents. Ah, it's good stuff, isn't it? It's good stuff. You've landed in the pig farm, Nigel. Oh, God. Also pretty nice. I love this long pig. Generate more pigs. Oh, I love the pigs. I love long pig. The pigs have done something to me. Oh, he's landed in with the piglets. I'm gonna cry. I love it. One of the men helping, sitting on a pig. Oh, I just love these pigs. They've really set me off. Expand on a long pig. I might do, actually. You know what? Why not? Pigs are looking into the camera. Pigs are looking at a man on the floor. Can it do that? Does it understand the context? It's pretty good at adding pigs, isn't it? It's pretty good at adding pigs. Okay, let's find long pig again. Long pig. Where is long? There you are. Extend pig. What else could there be pigs in? Hasn't quite understood what it means to extend the pig, which is fine. I added a guy back there. Just keep adding adding guys in. I want pigs. Okay, can I just say, for all the things that we could do, I want to move on and add more pigs. And I think the canonical one is the one that made me wheeze at the very beginning, which I think is this one. I just think him being in with the pigs is just so good. Okay, where else can there be pigs watching? Where else could there be pigs? Pigs in wool coats? Pigs in blankets? It feels too much like pigs at a Beyonce concert, pigs scrolling James Corden's Last Ever Late Late Show. It feels like I'm making really bad boomer Facebook memes about consumerism. Alright, Bread Santa's pushing for this again. Yeah, alright. Alright. This is quite a funny place to have the pigs. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens if I select subject. Okay, and then it's just selected some people. So what if I select outside of that, and I say pigs watching? So it's got quite a unique one because it's going to be kind of random spaces, and it should preserve a lot of the people though. It's a big image, so it'll take a little bit longer. Okay, they've added them into a trough. They've added them into sort of a pig area. That's not what I want, is it? Okay, this is more of a pig's living environment. Okay. Add pigs to this image. Oh, for some reason I wrote time. Hello, Summer. I'm adding pigs right now.
Bird's egg.
Okay, there are some pigs. This one's quite good. I like this little run of piggies. Okay, there are pigs in the room observing the people. Well, I'm just trying to get the pigs now, Ed. We can decide exactly what console they're playing once I know how to generate them reliably. I think I might need to marquee select a different part of the image. Because I think it's confused because I'm not asking for an environment, but I've selected what it knows to be an environment. So I need to, if I just want to add pigs, I should do what I did before, right? And go around. A big pig is watching. What about pigs breaking through the wall? We can do that on that far wall afterwards. But I want a pig, you know, what do you call it? Like if something's, it's not just foreground, something's looking in with you with the lens. There's a return for that. Come on, pop a pig. Pop me a pig in here. Egg. That's good. It's really tried to use all that space I gave it, huh? It's quite a big pig. I love how big the pig is. It's just a big pig. Oof, that's a horrible pig. Pigs breaking through the wall. I have no idea how well it will cope with this kind of prompt. A lot of things end up with double, a lot of things. Okay. Yeah, it's actually very beautiful. It's actually very, very beautiful what it's ended up with. It's very, very strange and beautiful what it has given me, but it's not at all what I asked for. Unless that pig there, from the inside, created this hole to this. I do love it though. I do, however, think it's very good. Okay, that's quite nice. That's not nice at all. It is very cool though, isn't it? Let's try it again. I love these strange pig images, but nothing beats this. This is so good. If I could just add another pig here in the foreground. A pig watches. If I can just get a pig here, I'm happy. That image is good to me. Where else would it be nice for there to be a pig? It's a nice contrast, isn't it, Josie? The pig's not looking. The pig's not observing, is it? The pig's head. Pig's not looking. Pig's not looking. A pig is observing the people. I just want a decent pig in here. I love pigs. Really made me appreciate that. So that's not a pig. Just can't do it, can it? Just can't do it. Strange. I think mall phrase is the term. JFK. Is there like a... Okay, I think the trick to this one will be subtlety. You just want a little pig in there. Just one little pig. Just one little pig. Oh. Straight away, it's not the right size. Make it a lot bigger than it originally was. Have you seen The Birth of a Burglarized Boy? Extend this image. Looking over the shoulder of a pig. Liz Truss would be a good one. Or Rishi Sunak giving that speech to all those private school kids in that lawn. Oh, that's very weird. Okay, and then what if there was a really big Syriac-sized pig here? Syriac... Oh, no, won't know what that means. Large pig walking down the road with a police helmet on. That'll show him. Got him. Can it do that? Can it put a specific hat on a big pig? I'm already asking for the pig to be big. Okay, it simply hasn't done anything there. Massively confused. Just giant pig will do. I don't want to confuse you too much. Yeah, we're trying to put a pig. What was the last thing you were here for, PD? I'll show you what we've been up to. Yes! Oh, the big pig is here. This is the pig. Look at this unit. That's quite good as well. It's also quite a good big pig. Too stylized. This one is perfect because he's in the lane, isn't he? He's actually in the lane. You normally can't get it to do anything like that, but it's clearly walking on the same path as the car. I love that. Piglet sitting down, scared. pig with a gun. It won't let me though. It won't let me, will it? Yeah. Huh. I guess I can't give it a weapon. Just a piglet then. A gigantic pig is an important. I love that they're giving it red eyes as well. Ooh, look at this bizarrely over-detailed pig. It's just a little bit wrong, isn't it? It's a little bit off. Okay, what about horror films? Like, if I want to replace the monster with just a pig, like, what's not RoboCop? What is it called? Terminator. Terminator. I want a scene where you've got people like the monsters here and people are reacting to it. Yeah, that's too memeified. It's also quite low res in general. I mean, you could so easily Photoshop anything into that little grate. Alien. Xenomorph alien. This one in Aliens, right? Is this Aliens? It's coming for the girl out of the water. Be nice if that was a pig. Because you've got another person, haven't you? Oh, chest burster scene. Chest burster scene. A pig coming out of that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what you want. This is a pig. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, but in Alien itself, they're like very strict on it being only close-up shots most of the time. Okay, let me save these because we're going to be chomping on memory here. Temp, JFK pig, and we also want Farage pig as well. I didn't like this one in the end. Just, it didn't come together. Barrage pig. And what's this? Oh, it's this original. Yeah, we're going to be chomping on memory here, so I'm gonna shut all these down. Now that they've been exported, we have the images. Memory freed up. And the reason I wanted to do so is this new image has come out glitched. There we are. We're back. After this next one, do people want to switch? Do you want to do something else? We could play some Lifeline, or we could... Oh, speaking of which, actually. Ooh, I can feel some chugging in the computer. Computer's getting chuggy. Should be though. I feel like I've I'll restart that whole program. I think it's getting a bit acting up. It is only a beta version. I think I've improved the polls. Poll 3 minutes. What should we do next? 1, more pigs. 2, Lifeline, 2003. 3, Tartarus Key. 4, Lucky Dip, who knows? Whatever. So the polls should work more nicely now. They shouldn't have that issue where they display the wrong name of people voting. Okay, it does have this issue. It does have this issue. Let me sort this one out. Okay, let me work out what's gone on here. Try now. Let me sort that out now. You don't need to do the F alarm. I'm observing what's happening in real time. Try now. Okay, that's good. The thing that it can handle is when many people are voting at once. It can, if lots of people are voting for the same thing at the same time, it used to trip over itself, trying to save and pull the username stuff from memory. But now it should do a better job. But the only way to know for sure, I can only test on my own. And the reason that it... Okay, with two people's vote names coming across at the same time, that's good. Yeah, so in short, it should be less confused and it should look nicer when people's names are going across. In theory, if you had 100 people voting for one, it should just show a steady stream of those usernames going across, whereas before it had to wait and then send one at a time. A small change, but took long enough to fix it, so I'm happy. Alright, job herp. So let's just extend the scene to begin with. Okay, pretty tight between More Pigs and Lifeline. Oh, of course, 2003 confused it. Well, one day I'll have to fix that as well. Work out how to, I don't know, a syntax that's easy to use. No idea how. Okay, extend scene. This is quite a big extension. There's not a lot of data compared to the empty canvas here, so I don't really know where it's going to go with this. Okay, it's Truman Showed. Oh, that's more interesting. That's more interesting. The Starship Nostromo at dinner time during a crisis.
Poll closed.
The winner.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could. Oh. Oh, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Asking the question if what if the chest burster scene happened and he was on his own and it was his birthday. This is nice. Inconclusive. More Pigs or Lifeline? Oh, it's had a bit of a confusion here. It does seem to know what the Starship Nostromo is, or at least maybe it understands Starship. Egg. The Starship Nostromo on the captain's birthday. Having a hashtag, having a hash for the... Oh, that's interesting. It's interpreted this as one person, and that's their head, and this is another person who's being sort of maybe lifted up by them. Maybe it's a fight. Oh yeah, that's nice and horrible. Sure. The chest burster scene from Alien, I want to say 1979. See if it could just know what it's from and just extend it. Oof. Oof. That's bizarre. I love this. That is so much stranger than I thought this could come up with. What's proscenium, Josie? Don't like that as much. But I do like that it's tried to interpret him as crouching. I think this image, the chestburster itself is making it so hard for the thing to interpret what's going on. Okay, what if I make it a lot easier on this? What if I just extend the image a little bit? What if I don't give it quite such an overwhelming amount to work with? Because it already is kind of struggling to pass, you know, what little it has. What if I was very kind to it? Extend this image. Viewed front on like a stage. Oh yes, of course. Like hyperposed. There we go. It has added. I don't know what that is. Like a little toy soldier or something. Oh god, that's good. That's even better. Oh, I like doing this by increment by increment. Let's keep going. What would extend it to now, hey? Next I'll do a pig. And then I probably will move on to Lifeline as well. I think it's nice to have a bit of variety. No. Extend scene. Oh, that's nice as well. See, it couldn't even be... It's interesting, right? Because I'm clearly going to get a very different set of results from extend this scene, doing it little by little, than by doing it a lot. Even though the same thing is applying, I'm just giving it overall be the same canvas size with the same instruction. Extend image. Oh no, it's losing it. It's losing it. The tyres have come off the road. It was doing so well. I wanted him to be an extremely long man. Why can't you handle that this is the same image? Maybe I'll give it more of the original, more of the base layer. Extend image. I spelled image wrong. And I think that'll come back to haunt me. Yeah, it feels like a just absolute terminating. There we go. It didn't have enough. It didn't have enough to link in. That's good. What image size are we at now? We can go bigger. We can go big. I like that you get much better results just going small and gradual. Though I am increasing the increments. Give it a lot of the base image to work with, and don't go too far too quickly. You get pretty interesting results. Like he seems to be dying on this big bed now with flowers on it and oh, come on. All right. I extended too far too fast. I broke the rule that I had made for myself. We'll give it a little bit less to work with, and we'll give it a significant amount of the base image. Extend this. It is, it's awful. I hate when it goes into a frame. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just put the pig on. let's try again. Strangely, it's now deciding that that thing that was like a curtain or something before is now some kind of Joker-fied nurse or something, some kind of killer doctor. It's definitely a person now, right? And they're definitely evil. In all the variations, that's as more of a chef, sort of a headless thing. I'll keep it as the headless thing. Oh, but I don't like him turning into some kind of sewage pipe at the bottom. And a lot more bread on the table here as well. Is it the prompt that's confusing? Well, I'm not actually giving it a prompt per se. I'm just saying extend the image. In terms of his figure, him sort of terminating there, like the Eraserhead baby, is quite funny to me. But I will, I do want to change this weird chef there. Just say like white curtain. I think it adds a lot of confusion for him to be, for that to be a figure there looming. Calling it an image, mate. What's putting it in a frame, King of Time? That's so smart. That's so clever. It hasn't at all built on the image in the background there. But strangely, this one in particular I quite like. But I might blur it. I think it should be in the background like everything else. Blur it and darken it a little. Okay, well that's gotten rid of the doctor thing anyway. And here's the moment of truth. Piglet head. I need this to work. I need this to work. King of Time, you're probably so right. I should have written extend. Close. We're on our way. It's a hand holding a piglet. It's a hand holding a piglet. Hand holding a little piglet. Hand holding a little pig. Oh, I love pig. I love pig. I love the pig. It's just a hand holding a lovely little pig. I like this one because you can see the fingers. You can see more clearly someone's hand is holding a pig. A pig watches from behind the table. I feel like a pig should be looking, you know? Just if we just get a pig in here, I'll be happy. It's not a pig. That is a pig. The annoying thing is I just don't know how much it knows, even stuff it's made. Like, a pig is looking at the piglet. Like, does it know that there's a piglet in the scene? It generated it, so at some point it was interacting with the word piglet to put that there. But I don't know if it meaningfully can connect other prompts to that and be like, no. These pigs are looking at the piglet. Try it again though, because these pigs look mad. These pigs look like plasticine errors. Not quite right. What if I say a xenomorph pig? Pig just donated £5. A pig in a pink shirt watching Emma Barner ask Angela Rayner if she'd nationalised sausages. Alright. It's made the pig match the markings of the piglet. Oof.
I'm sorry.
The I'm sorry scared me. I like this pig. I like this pig. I'm going to generate more, but I like this pig. I like this pig so much. Whoa! These pigs, though. I like this pig. Well, I put in for the xenomorph pig, so I wanted it to be an alien-looking pig. I could just generate these all day. Let's just keep generating them and then look through all of them. A kindly grey pig stares lovingly at the piglet. Egg. Hello, Lemon Zakara. We're just making some pig images. This is our interpretation of the chestburster scene from Alien, but with pig. We've got it. We're using Photoshop Beta's new AI, so we've extended the scene. It's put John Hurt on this tablecloth bed thing, and now we just want to get a pig that's looking at the piglet. It's what's come out of his chest now. If I can probably hide that's the chest burster, but we've managed to overlay a piglet. It's all pig themed. Can't say why exactly. These pigs will look a bit too scary, and if we're going to get a scary pig, we should go back to the horrible alien pigs. A bit too cartoony, but I do like the vibe. Ooh, that one's quite nice. I still think this one is my favourite. This is still my favourite pig. Maybe back here there could be a real xenomorph. A xenomorph lurks in the shadows. That might be a bit trite, but I want to see if it can do it at least. No, it can't do it. Just as well, really. Wasn't a great idea. Could you create a robot pig? We might never know. We might never know. Because I have been given a donation by Pig to put a pig in a pink shirt watching Emma Barner ask Angela Rayner if she'd nationalise sausages. Now, if I recall correctly, and I know that I do already, this is Pig Alien 1979. If I remember right, nationalised sausages. You don't get a good image of both, right? But I guess you do have this. Would you nationalise sausages? Quite a funny one to extend. Okay, would you nationalise sausages? I like that it's obviously got the BBC watermark and the subtitles, but you can still extend the scene. You know, you can still go, what was happening in the fringes of this? But this time I won't put image, because as King of Time has pointed out. That's probably confusing it. So I'll just write the word extend and just presume that's a keyword. Computer. Nationalised sausages. Ooh, I love this guy wielding a big fucking knife. That's quite exciting. It has unfortunately tried to extend the watermark, and that's really confused it because it can't do text. Okay, just keep trying. Empty storage container. It's also insisting on putting a desk in front of the presenter. That's a bit better. Roller coaster. Is there a way it could get these guys into a roller coaster? Have you tried putting two separate images in the same document with a gap between them? I haven't. I have to do this because I was donated to do it, but that's a very interesting idea. Oh, I like this. It's managed to get the bars in place. And it's sort of got something that looks a bit theme parky in the background. Do you know what I might do though? Because it always struggles with people and it has to invent a bit of new people to make this work. What if with this, I just try to select... Trying to work out how to make this not look naff, knowing what I do about the limitations of this thing. The annoying thing is it has people in it, and so if you want to extend them, you're going to get these horrible, grotty, weird, watercolory looking people. Or we could try and remove them, but unless that's done by if it's done by me, it'll look a bit shit. You know what? The AI will make it not look shit afterwards. So let's just try and crop. In fact, no. First of all, we'll let the AI take its crack at it first. Wrong way around. Invert the selection, and then I'll just come and try and remove this guy. Okay. And it's really the people that need to go. So everything else can come back in, I think. And the other thing I don't want to lose is the subtitle. And I don't need to lose a lot of things, really. That guy's hand probably needs to go, but it's next to the question mark. This is tricky. I guess I'll just say extend. I don't know. It's going to be awful. I mean, this is a mistake. It's a hard image. Nevertheless, I'm on the clock now, thanks to Pig. So oh, it could be a lot worse. It could actually be a lot worse. There's a lot of problems going on here. Nevertheless. What I am going to do, see how it's got that white line? There's a way to get around that. So if you go to select and you go to modify, and then we're going to contract the selection by 4 pixels. Oh, never mind. I want to the other way. The selection, I want to modify it by expanding it by 4 pixels. Good. And BBC Question Time studio filled with pigs. Oh, and there was more detail, wasn't there? A pig in a pink shirt. Pigs wearing pink shirts. Can it do that? This is going to come out atrocious, I think. But I would have tried I would have tried to have honoured Pig's donation. Okay, how's this looking? We got somewhere good. We got somewhere good. I like that. Let's keep trying. Let's see where we get. These strange little uniformly sized piglets is fun. Okay, sure. Sure. It's so funny the directions it takes this in. Okay, so it knows there were words, so why not throw that at the bottom? Oh, I love this guy. That is an energy. That's great. I also love this weird infinity symbol style glasses. The Council of Pigs. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for getting in touch with Pig. What are these? Like weird bits of piglet in with packing paper. It's a shame I don't know how to do like more like that. Oh, I'll do a thumbs up. That's good. Oh, what that improves the product. Whereas in reality, I just wanted to say more like this. Pig heaven. This is fun. This is a good time. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot more gross than I was expecting. Why is this pig heaven? She's handling a pig. This is really good. More pig heaven, please. Can we specify a breed of pig? I think once we've found a position where it's making pigs roughly how we want, I think then we can tweak the pigs. But I think I spend about 80% of the time in a place where I can't even reliably make it be pigs. This is so good. Pig's face. If I can get that to be a pig back there, that would be so good. No. No, keep trying though. I don't want to squash your dreams if you think that's good. It's just putting a pig's head on top of... Yeah, there we go. Try one more time. If it can do that, it can do better than that. That's all right. That pig's head looked like it was really wearing the hat. And sometimes the heads are just floating, you know? They're not anything to do with anything. I'll accept that. I might also darken it. I might blur it a bit. It's not very good at realizing that the things should be as blurry as their subjects. And then if I darken it, what is it going to be like? It darkened everything in that frame, isn't it? What if I just darken the lights? Yeah, alright. That's quite nice. Nice pig there. Demon pig. Can it handle prompts like in the style of an Ingmar Bergman movie? I'm not sure yet, really. I know one of the big things they like to advertise and train AI styles that AIs on is oh, that's nice, is to be able to recognize just different mediums. Make this look like a watercolor, make this look like an ink jotting, make this look like a Sumi E. So I think maybe if it's famous enough, Ingmar Bergman should hit that threshold. I don't know. Doesn't seem to understand the geometry of the room, right? So things are just ending to a bit floaty. Okay, I think that's that sorted. I think what I do want to try is Jonesy's suggestions of 2 different things, and we connect them. What should our A and B images be then? Rate my takeaway. Rate my takeaway. Could be the rate my takeaway guy having a takeaway outside. And then... Well, no, it can't take an existing image and then make... It will just paste completely on top of it. I want to do side by side because I want to believe that things are... I want to try and create... I think it's much easier for it to just try and make things 2 different things be in the same scene. Idris Elba. Full body. Full body outdoors. Put him in an environment. I mean, is there any way to get from this? No, that's you again. The high resolution, so it won't copy paste like this. Should just import that. Yep. Okay, I'm going to be kind to it and give it a longer run-up. I think it needs a longer run-up than it currently has. And then with the fill gap. I'm going to try and not use too many keywords. Try and make a keyword that knows it's just supposed to bridge. It's just supposed to fill in the empty space. And what did it make there? It made a bit of the wall, and it extended the table, and it, and then there's this weird kind of gap. What else do we have? Okay, sure. It's trying to... I see what it's going for. I see what it's going for here. Bridge? You think that would be a keyword? Bridge? Can you leave the prompt empty? Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? That's a good question. I see that it's definitely just trying to fill the gap here. I mean, maybe not there, but... And what happens if I do... Oh yeah, blank. Feel free to leave this blank. It does actually say that. Because, you know what? When we see all these construction workers and people that seem to be doing some kind of building... Oh! Now that I've left it blank... It's doing a very good job. That is actually quite good. Take a proper look at this. It properly terminates the wall. Now we're looking inside that building. That wall leads to that. That is quite good. What else have we got? Yeah, it finishes off the wall. Oh, that is even better. What do you mean, Mikey? This is genuinely impressive stuff. Okay, the table terminates quite harshly there, but... Okay, I'm fully invested on linking. Let's see what else we can link. This isn't too interesting. Or funny, to be honest, but let's see what else we can muscle. Oh, yeah, I thought that Mighty was rudely disagreeing, but Mighty might be asking in good faith what is happening. Okay. Let's go to Google Images. What's just a funny world? What's a funny scenario? That's good. I think that's fun in terms of the contrast. But that particular mashup does not appeal to me. 2 movies, though. 2 movies could be good. Do you know, I was thinking of Tony Blair's Christmas Carol. Now, how about Tony Blair selfie explosion?
Egg.
Or one of the all-time Blair images. And can we get that at a high res? Okay, and let's throw it a bone with something else that's outdoors at least. Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, denim. Yeah, I think that's challenging, and it is outdoors. Why not? Oh, I can't copy that, can I? It's too big, is it? Okay. Well, we know the drill. Let's just see how far we get. Generate. It's an interesting, yeah. This is harder. This is quite difficult, I think. It's done its best. It's done its best. You can see some sort of vague Britney outlines. You can see the smoke continuing. I like this fleshy beast. Okay, you can see it trying. Try again. Just don't have a little go. Have a little go. I think we've stumped it a little bit here. Oh, it's put them in a big factory. It's probably looked at their denims and thought, these are some itinerant workers from Mice and Men who probably work at some sort of high-end offal house. I think we've been a bit unkind to it here. I think of another couple of subjects. Could you try and make I mean, yeah, I suppose. Do you just want to try and create from nothing? So we'd say Captain Tom on the roof. I mean, I've got low hopes that it will know. Queen falling off palace roof. Given that queen is a generic term, it won't interpret as trying to depict violence against a real person. Why has it made the queen so booby? Queen descending from roof. Queen descending from roof? Oh, I see. Well, I'm curious enough about what the result would be. But let's get some actual fish and some actual fish. Yeah, there's some fish. Do you know what? I'm going to take your idea. But I'm going to try and... I want to blend Pokemon at the top, Digimon at the bottom, and just see where we get. It's the same idea, isn't it? Polygonal. And it should create some new creatures, I think. I mean, it won't. It'll create blobs and blurs and shapes. But you never know. It might make something that looks a little bit like something. What has it made here? it's done its best. It knows they're like distinct, discrete shapes. I love how they look like they're made in a completely different medium. They look like just crumpled up bits of stone and plastic. I love them. Ooh. Ooh. It's very interesting that they're not like... Do you know what is interesting, right? These are actually figurines. Whereas these are just 2D. And these look like figurines that are trying to be more 2D. This is extrapolated from the Gengar. So you can see the Gengar stuff going down. And this is extrapolated from this line here. It knows like, okay, red lizard, I'll try and have that. You can see it extrapolating. I love it. What's the third one? Yeah, again, you can see where it's getting the colours from. Do you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to get a chart of Pokemon. Pokemon image chart. And then just delete one and ask it to fill that back in. High resolution. That's a size chart. One image with all the Pokemon on. They're too small though, I need to have... Yep, high res. Feel free to give me very large image. It's a shame you'd want this to be huge, wouldn't you? This is nicer. Can I tin eye this bigger? You'd assume these would exist in a larger format. Yeah, that's all right. It's not actually like laid out in a chartish way. But if you were just to ask it, just, okay, you've got the gist. These are Pokemon. There is a sort of similarity in their designs. Now your job is to make your own. Even this, what's this? Just Gen 1 and 2, maybe? Oh no, I see some other stuff in here. It's just random selections. Yeah, it's made this same... It's done the same sort of thing. It's like these crumpled up, colourful bits of rock. It's interesting, isn't it? I was just say, the original artist did a very good Charizard. That's very good. Excuse me, excuse me. Just want to make this a pig. Just want it to be a pig, that's all. That's all it is, nothing to worry about. Thank you, Josie. I wish there were more people like you in the chat. Respectful. Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice odd one out, isn't it? It's just this pig. Alright, I should only go for a little bit longer. Ugh. Because I should try and get to sleep for 10. So let's just put some pigs and some more things, you know. There's no point transitioning now. Lifeline will return when I return. But only go for about 20 minutes more. We just got to put some pigs in, you know. Alright, where can pigs be? Where is can a pig? Where is can a pig? A few weeks ago, I was alarmed at how small a dog was, and I accidentally said to Jambird, "That's so dog tiny." And I think about that sentence construction all the time. That's so dog tiny. WICAP. I don't know what that is. Pigs playing poker? No, I want pigs in famous scenes. A pig having... Yeah, let's put a pig in the real past. Let's put a pig... Is it like a famous... Alright, what's Bread Santa got? It's going to be something truly edgy, truly sick. There's not enough... There's not enough negative space here. And the resolution's a bit low. I don't think so with this one. You could just do something said, but you can't remember what you said now. I can never remember what I said. Oh, can we put pigs in Wanderer over a sea of fog? Wanderer over a sea of fog. We haven't done anything with paintings before. It'd be really good for there to be a very big pig over the way. Giant ghost pig. Pigs at the assassination. We've had pigs at an assassination already. This won't be our first pig assassination event. I sort of wanted the pig to be in the distance. Okay. Forget that pig. Ghostly, gigantic pig in the distance, staring at the man on the mountain. Does it need more detail? Can it understand that? Is it going to understand that there's a man there if I haven't got it to generate that man in the first place? Oh yeah, Liz Truss, that was good. Oh, that's quite nice. It's a bit storybook. It's a bit storybook, but it does also fit the colours and the... It's quite nice. Oh, it's sort of understanding. It's sort of understanding. Pig is watching. That is a good pig. Is there a good picture of Liz Truss resigning? Liz Truss resignation. I keep forgetting. I keep looking at these pictures and being like, oh, it's too tight. And I completely have forgotten what we've been doing here today. Right, what's the best base image? Oh, that's nice. Is it? Does she look? Oh, that's a lovely little cheeky little grin. She went down swinging that one, our Liz. Okay, I don't care about this anymore, do I? I'll keep it. I'll have it knocking around. I'll allow it to knock around at least. But the first thing we've got to do is just extend the image. Just extend and extend and extend. We need space to put the pig in. Don't you understand? We need a little spot for the pig. But we need a spot for the pig. Here we go. We're going to put so many pigs in this scene. There's going to be so many pigs. I'm dreaming of the pigs. Why is it pigs? Why are we doing pigs? Where did this all come from? That's a bang up job. Apart from the bit that sucks. You can't seem to handle this railing. It's absolutely baffled by the railing. Tried to do a gnome in the alley. Oh yeah. Yeah, the gnome. The gnome was a pig. It's mad, isn't it, being alive? I think as conscious beings we impose structure on the world. And the world doesn't respect that. It comes back with pigs. Yeah, you're right, it will be pigs. Well, which is just the most innocuous looking here? They all look a bit naff when you look at them. Like a lot of them are messing up the perspective on the door. I don't know. I'll bring this out a little bit more. Pig City. I'm typing in Pig City. Brace yourself. Pigs inbound. I've typed in Pig City. Okay. There's stuff to like, there's stuff to hate. Stuff to like here, there's She's talking from a little house. Just gotta resign from the back of my little house. Okay, here we go. I love the pig's eyes. The fact that pigs have these kind of spider-like eye formations. Very, very nice. The little house, very, very, very good. Very, 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 very good. Can you try the pork markets? If you like. I as much as it's apposite to link this to our pork market speech. Ooh, that's even worse than the little house. Okay, flanked by some kind of evil-looking pigs. I love when it misinterprets the podium. I have to say, the little house is so fucking good that it's, you know, canon. And so are these steps. The steps rule. Tell you what, I like the steps. You know, so we're going to keep the steps. I think the steps are cool because also steps are on the floor, aren't they, traditionally? And so it allows pigs to be nearer to the scene. So everything in that marquee is probably going to be kept. Everything outside of it, pork. If you think about pork, right, is it's not really a pig, it's just flesh. It's not really a pig anymore. I like pig. Visually, aesthetically, artistically, I like to see a pig. What I don't want to see is a chop on some sort of styrene wrapped all up for consumption. I like a pig. That's me. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I see. There's been an issue where I've... Okay. There's been an issue, but I've resolved it. There was a reason why the rain looked bad, but it's resolved. Nothing to worry about. Try again. Try again. There's a Michael Gondry documentary where he stands behind a podium, but the podium has human legs and Gondry has wooden podium legs and he walks away. Doesn't sound like a documentary, does it sound real? Sounds fake. Pork markets is just giving us pigs. And if we're going to get pigs, which is what we want, I'm going to say guardian pigs. What's a guardian pig? I don't know. Let's find out. Liz Truss's guardian pigs. Oh, it's just pigs. It just looks like normal pigs. Oh, sure. These pigs look a bit more angry. Pigs with little blank emoji-style happy faces. Vaguely. I couldn't tell you more beyond that sentence, though. Could you get pigs at the scale of the little house? I could try. Oh, I like these. I like these overly stylized pigs that I've requested. Okay, sure. It's trying to sort of emojify the pigs' faces. Ant pigs. Little small. Little pig. Go into little house. Put little pig near little house. Little tiny pigs. What the fuck have you done? What is this? This is good. This is very, very strange. This is truly strange and I like it a lot. Okay, sure. It's also put a little roof on number 10, turning it itself into a little house. Very clever. Okay, this is sort of pug pigs. This pig arch, though, is so strange. I really like it. I'm going to try selecting everything, and I know it doesn't normally work, but if little pigs are climbing over everything, Oh, add little pigs. Maybe add is a keyword and it'll know just to put the pigs on top. Probably not though. It's probably going to remove the whole image and there'll just be little pigs and there'll be nothing. Oh, I did like, yeah, I like those stylized emoji style pigs and the pigs that came after. But the pig arch is, yeah, say it just ignores. It just goes, you want pigs? Here's pigs. What space do you want it in? Everything. There you go. Here's pigs in absolutely everything. So what you have to do is just go little pig. Just got to pop little pigs everywhere, really. Just got to put pig. Just put pig where you can. Okay, there we go. Just put pig. Pig. Just put a pig everywhere, really. Just put a pig everywhere you can. I'm gonna push the music up for this. This little pig, pig. Good pig on one shoulder, bad pig on the other shoulder. Just as many pigs as you can, really. Just little pigs everywhere. This one just didn't generate a pig. What's your confusion here? You just won't make me a pig. Happy pig. And then that'll be me for the evening. And then I'm going to be no Friday stream because I'll be in London. And then back again next week. Back to Scheme. Look at this little pig. Pig waving. I'm so happy to see these pigs. These pigs, they're really cheering me up. It's incorporated the pig into the shadow. These pigs all look like fucking monsters. These pigs look like they've been revived from hell. Horrible. It's nice, but the pig is happy to see you. And I'll even put Piggy. Piggy is happy to see you. The show should be fun. All of them. Are people coming to... how many people are coming to? Like I'm doing too many things, and I think only Rosanna might be doing all three, but kind of a lot to go to. Oh, I like this little guy. There's a kind of horribleness to him, but I do also like him. He's a piggy bank. It represents the economy. I'm going to put in here pig boyfriend. At the Pinata show. I'm just doing 5 minutes. And I haven't quite squared it with the hosts. I've squared it with the hosts that I'm doing it, but the act that I want to do is that... oh, fucking hell. I'm always getting interrupted when these generate. I always think now's a chance to talk about something. And then a pig absolutely wipes me off of my own mind. Pig boyfriend. Pig boyfriend? That's so good. That's nice. Now, it would be nice if there was another ceramic pig head emerging from the other side of the arch. I just have no idea how to achieve that. Ceramic pig eggs emerging from arch. If you could do that, I'd be very, very happy, but I've got low hopes. I named the stream a normal time until the end and thought that'll become ironic probably. That'll kind of, I'm sure at some point the stream will turn into not a normal time. And I forgot all about it until now. To be honest, it's been quite a normal stream as it goes. We've definitely... Pig Boyfriend's very, very good. I love the ones where you're like, that's the one. That's it. Cheeky carving of a pig. Just a cheeky pig carving. Oh, it's not quite a carving. Oh, but that is definitely coming out of the rock. And it's the same kind of pig as this pig. It's the same kind of pig as Pig Boyfriend. I'll check the other one, but... Nah, it's not as good. This guy's looking over. Rodin's the porker. Pig head emerging from ceramic. It's not a pig. It's not a pig. That's a pig. The coloration and the lighting and stuff is wrong. It did get there. There is one. There's a pig. The pig's coming out, isn't it? The pig's there. Yeah, you can just see the eye of a large pig. Oh, I love him. I love this pig. I love this vacant ceramic pig. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I love these pigs so much. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Pig girlfriend. Oh, that's good stuff. More. Oh, that's nice. Just a little snout of an implied very large pig that couldn't possibly be hiding back there. Piggy eyes. Oh, it's a masterpiece. Every pig makes me so happy. Oh, this pig. Oh, this pig. Oh, my life. This pig. It's a masterpiece. It is truly a masterpiece. Pig's truss. I call this pork market. I honestly could look at this for the rest of my life. This is so good. No more pigs, so I think it's perfect. Each pig I look at makes me so happy. What's happened to you? Oh, sorry, this pig's become distorted. Pig's not done yet. Which of these many layers is this pig? Huh. One of these layers sort of... Oh, I think pig boyfriend encroaches on the little pig a little bit. There we go. Whew. Okay, now it's perfect. Alright, I love that. Pork markets is done. I'm going to put all these in the Discord. I might just put them on social media or somewhere. Pork markets, I love these. And that's the stream. Start desk mode. Begin desk mode. Start desk mode. Do you want to hear what it thinks I'm saying? I've got it right here. It thought it said big investment. Then it said Anna's the stream. Start desk mode. Activate desk mode. Sick. Cool. Cool. Nice. Cool and nice. Thank you. Egg. 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 Thinks I'm saying 8.
Biz egg.
Egg. Egg. Thinks I'm saying egg. It thinks I'm saying the number 8. Egg. 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 Egg.
Egg.
Egg. Egg.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome there. I love seeing you use it in chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. Toot toot.
Thank you for triggering the welcome there, Imperial Lumi. Unfortunately, as a new user, I am just winding up for the night now.
Egg.
I will be posting these images in the Discord, for they are each and every one of them perfect, as are you all, my friends. Each a crystal ball of light. We're living our biggest lives. We're unstoppable. That's girl power, baby. I'll be seeing some of you in UK capital London City to perform some shows. And for those who went, I'll be seeing you just next Wednesday when I'm back, faffing, flapping, and clapping.
Biz egg.
Thank you for hanging out in my pig nightmare. Let's see who's around and who will be the willing recipient of one raid. And if, when you arrive at that raid, you can say, "We love pig," then that's ideal. Anyone got any raid suggestions? Anywhere where you want to go? Whose emote is that? That's your pig. Egg. Anyone got any strong feelings where we raid? Want to go to Wimp? We can Wimp. Zaffa is on. Zaffa doesn't need my raids as much as. We'll go to Wimp. Go for a calm energy to. Hey, you can even subscribe to albrot.twitch/click. We'll go and have some calm. Alright, everyone, enjoy. Here's where you go to get the pics from tonight. I'm going to go trying to get to bed because I got a big old flight in a couple of days. The shout out is I don't know how to get to the button that I clicked to raid. Okay. I will. I'm going to try and get to sleep for 10 tonight, and if I go a bit earlier tomorrow, I should be able to wake up at 4:30 or whatever it needs to be. Okay, goodbye, good night, be well, and remember, I love pig.